Rae wants to move her undies before we start the video. Hey, how's it going, everybody? If this is your first time joining us, I'm Matt, and this is Rae, and this is our dogs, Toby and Nana, and we are...
First timers!
Clearly. It's been a really eventful couple days. This is, some could say, even a bit of a double video.
Yeah, you'll notice we're not doing the reflections in the cabin. We had so much work to do this past weekend that we just figured we'd catch up with you guys in our own space in Toronto. So yeah, this weekend, lots got done. Where to start?
I mean, right off the bat, just adapting to the new routine of going up there for a couple days and then coming back here. It adds this 2-hour drive there and back, which you know, I think we're adjusting to in terms of like finding ways to be productive and
time to level up.
Level up.
Level up.
But also restful in some ways in that drive. So what have we been up to, Rae?
Those are Kodak moments, man.
Okay, what was the sequence of events?
So I'd say the first thing that we did was we noticed a couple concrete blocks underneath the home had broken over the years, and we wanted to get underneath there and replace those so that the house wouldn't be as bouncy. So we got some car jacks and lifted up the house.
Yep.
And scooped some concrete blocks underneath there to help with the bounciness.
And just to clarify, everything we're doing, we've taken the time to learn and we've had some experience, but most importantly, we've had supervision from an amazing contractor, Michael at MC Contracting. He's been there to be supportive and supervise us.
Should I be supervised?
What every homeowner should be doing.
And offer professional advice. So we'll have a link to his Instagram right here. You should check him out, give him a call if you're in the Ontario, I guess the GTA region. He's fantastic. I can't recommend him enough. Thanks. You like that? No, that was the scripted part that I'm not. I just lost track because I'm in love.
So what was the next job after we took out those cinder blocks?
And then, yeah, your mom came up for a visit.
Howdy, howdy.
How amazing was that?
Great. It was really great to see her. But yeah, we pulled out all the insulation.
Take one.
Which wasn't in too bad of shape. There was a couple small nests that looked like mice nests or maybe some chipmunk nests.
Nothing substantial though.
We had our full protective gear.
Fully protected for the apocalypse.
What's that? I can't hear you.
That to me was a little more uncomfortable than actually just being under the house and helping it level. Just like facing up and like pulling and like watching things fall on me like that.
Well, you had nowhere to go. There was no like real like quick escape route if like a possum jumped out at you.
Yeah, I would like kind of bang on it just in case
Smart.
something was gonna come out.
But yeah, your mom, Nicole, I can't thank you enough. She had the chainsaw going and snipping and moving brush and trees and logs and you know, she's first one under the house, last one out. Just an absolute legend, and we really couldn't have got it done without her. Yeah, it's so awesome how helpful our families are and capable they are, and I'm learning so much from all of them. Your dad sent a gift box of some tools, and we got right into that with the Sawzall there, tearing out the rest of the framing that's divided our living room to our new kitchen. So thank you so much for that. You're an absolute legend. We couldn't have done that job without those tools, so I really appreciate it.
And the toolbox that my dad had made up for us had generations of tools in it. His grandfather's tools, my grandfather's tools. So really neat to have that as part of our history now, you know, just in our own home.
What was the most rewarding thing for you this weekend?
The most rewarding thing for me this weekend was having a clean underbelly of the home. Yeah, I feel way more connected to the house now. What was the biggest challenge for you this weekend?
This weekend wasn't really challenging outside of just endurance of like just going from sun up to sundown. That was probably the hardest part, just waking up and getting the day started and getting back into it. But once you're in it, you're just in it and you're like, wow, where did 10 hours go? So that was probably the hardest part. I think the most rewarding part was just coming to this point with the backyard after we'd cleared probably 60 feet of brush, dense, like Canadian jungle brush. And just stopping and looking around and seeing how much light was pouring in now to this backyard, and you know, the mossy ground and this raw earth and the smell of it, and it getting sun for the first time in years, and just knowing that the next time we go back there's going to be sprouts of new life coming up through there, and you know, every time we go back it's going to keep building and building and building from this quasi-blank kind of palette that we just carved out. You know, seeing that trail kind of come to life, how it goes to the meanders to the back of the property with the crawling spruce, and there's just so much vibrancy there, and to stop for a minute and to see all that and be amongst it and see how big our big Bertha backyard tree is, that was really rewarding.
Also, speaking of ecosystems, under the house I found a blue spotted salamander. It was about the size of my pinky, really cool to see. I don't really see many salamanders, but apparently they're not endangered anymore. The species is stable, which is pretty cool. I know a couple of years ago they were like having some trouble in this region.
So they're coming back.
Yeah, they're coming back. How did you find the attic when you were up there?
Oh, the attic was fine. We had to go up there to take the rest of the chimney out. It was just hot, so you know, you get steamy pretty quick, especially wearing a respirator. And we now have a big hole in our living room until we figure out what we're until we drive all over it, I guess. Yeah, we got to share a really nice, really beautiful moment. We got to have our first fire in the outdoor wood fireplace that used to be the indoor wood fireplace. Mm-hmm. But we've got a little bit of a quasi-chimney thing going out there, and I really liked it. It was so peaceful. We just had a beer and just relaxed and listened to the sounds, and there'd been a rainfall at some point, so we could hear water dripping off the leaves. Like I said in the last video, we've already started just creating these really great memories in this place. And then a major project that we got done was you pulled that nasty ass shower.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wasn't actually as bad as I thought it would be. I think it was just really light. But what I did notice was there was a big mouse nest right underneath it, so that was stinky. But overall, it was a pretty easy job. We thought this would be a process that would take much longer, and we've kind of expedited that. So it's funny to look back on even a weekend ago thinking about these projects that we did that we kind of just went for, and now thinking like, oh, I didn't really need to paint that kitchen because I'm just going to be removing that. Those cupboards that I spent time on, gone, you know?
Mm-hmm. So I don't know about you, but I've been finding myself checking in on my phone to just look at the security camera of the cabin as if it were like a baby in a crib sleeping. Thanks so much everybody for watching and following along on our little misadventure here.